Hello, this is an overview of the Request Manager feature in Manitoba Film and Music's application portal. The Request Manager lets you make requests to be associated with other applicant/company profiles in the system. Staff or the contacts on file for that profile will approve the request. You will also see any requests that have been made by others to associate with your profile in the Request Manager. Once associated, a user can make applications for that profile by selecting it from the building icon in the top right corner of your screen. Let's go to the Request Manager now. Request Manager is up here in the right corner of your screen. Click on it to access the features. To make a new request, simply click on the New Request button on the top left of your browser. You'll see requests that you have partially started, ones that you've sent, and some that have been completed. You'll also see below here requests that are pending your approval, ones that have been sent by others to manage your applicant profile. Let's start a new request here. On this page, you'll have instructions, and you'll also see this applicant profile lookup field. So this is a lookup field which will allow you to search our database of existing organizations and companies and applicant profiles for the one you want to be associated with. So I'm going to make association with a test user account that I have for a corporation. I've found the corporation. The next step would be simply to hit the submit button. That will send a request out to the primary contact of this SC corporation, and they will approve or decline my request. You can also use the Request Manager to create new applicant profiles in the system, which you will be listed as the primary contact for and manage. Simply click on Create New Applicant Profile, and it will follow you through the steps for creating an applicant profile in the system. And once you've completed that, you'll hit Submit. Staff will review that request and approve it and grant you access to the programs once the applicant profile is deemed complete. Let's continue on with the Request Manager associating with an existing corporation. So I'll hit the Submit button. My request has now been submitted to the primary contact of the SC corporation. Just going to navigate back to my home page in this test user account, and I'm going to flip over to the SC Corporation applicant profile now. This is the home page of the account for which I just made a request to be associated with. This is the SC Corporation. Under Request Manager, I can see a request has come in. I'll have received an email notification to the email on file for the primary contact of this corporation, which will indicate that I have a request to manage the applicant profile pending, and click on a link there and it'll bring you to this page. Here you can approve or decline by just opening the request. I'm going to approve it, and now my test user will have the right to start applications and make edits to the applicant profile for this corporation. On the list of users, you can see in your applicant profile that's located on the left side. The association is here on the left side of your screen under associations. You can see the test user I was just working with has now been authorized to start applications and manage the applicant profile. If I wanted to remove them, I'd simply click on this checkbox and then hit the minus symbol to remove them. Now, I would like to go back to the test user account. So the test user, once it is been fully authorized by the primary contact for the corporation to what it just made the request, I'll actually see the corporation show up here, or the applicant profile, under my organizations list located underneath the building icon. You'll note that I do not see the corporation listed here yet because I need to log out and log back in. So I'm just going to do that right now. Once I'm logged back in, I will have the choice to make applications from any organization listed in this drop-down menu underneath the building icon. I can also see my associations on my personal profile. Note that difference on a corporation or a business account or a company account, band account, you'll see it under your applicant profile, but individual users will find their associations listed under their personal profile. And here is the one corporation I'm associated with, one applicant profile. Again, if I wanted to remove it, I can follow the same steps, click on the checkbox and hit the negative symbol, and that will remove the association. Here, I'll just, for your information, you'll see grants that you've started, and you're only going to see grants that you yourself have started or have been invited to be a collaborator on. I'm going to do a short tutorial video on the collaborators coming up, and you can watch that for details on how the collaborator function works. Only persons invited as a collaborator see applications, or the person that started the application. Even if you manage a applicant profile, you're not going to see all the applications for that profile, as the permissions are set to allow only those that have started the applications to view them. So now I'm able to start applications on behalf of this company. I want to ensure that I've checked the right box when I'm starting applications, as that will load the correct data into the application. So here I want to make sure I'm using the corporation. So I'm going to click on this, associate the checkbox with the correct account. It is the correct account, and now I can start an application on behalf of that company. I'll go to a program, start an application, click on the program. I'll save draft here just to show the viewers that the data from the applicant profile is loaded correctly. So here is the applicant profile name that we're applying under, and then you'll see myself, my test user account is actually listed as a primary contact on this application. And I can go ahead and invite collaborators up there if I wanted to, and I will have access to the reporting requirements and all of the various action items that could come up as far as the grant process goes. That is how you use the request manager. If you have further questions, please do email us. Our emails are on the homepage for the programs, as well as at the top of your homepage as individuals. Thank you very much for your time.